I'm the 5-Minute Professor, and today's Financial Friday lecture is on the covered call. The covered call is, well, it's not well understood because people think it's safe, and it is not. It's not safe. Here's how it works in general. You own a stock, you sell a call with a strike price above the price of your stock. The stock does not exceed that price. You collect the premium, and all is right and well with the world. Except, number one, why do you want to own a stock that you don't think is going to go up to the next strike price that somebody believes is going to enough that they will pay you? Right? Because there needs to be enough belief that the stock is going to that price to make it worthwhile to pay any money for the right to buy the stock at that higher price. So, the first thing is, if you can get a lot of money for it, it's not worth it. That's number one. Number two is it doesn't really make the trade that much less risky, and we will use an example. You have a stock that costs $50, and you own that stock, and it's at $50, and your belief is that it will not go above $55 between now and, we'll just say, expiration 3 months from now. So if there's more time on your side, because that's where the value is going to come in this trade. So somebody thinks the right to buy your stock from you for $55 is worth $1 with 90 days to expiration. So now your stock, which cost you $50, has earned you $1. So what are the scenarios? What can possibly happen? Number one, the stock could go to $55. And then you get called out. Somebody has the right to buy that stock from you for $55, and they buy it. Now, they may not do that. If the stock's right at $55, they might not do that. They bought the call, so they have the right, not the obligation. But you sold the call, so you have the obligation to sell it for $55, even if it goes to $58. Even if it goes to $65, you have the obligation to sell it for $55. But that's not the worst case scenario. In that case, you had a stock that was worth $50. You got $1 for it. You sold it for $55. You ended up making $6. That's not a bad deal, really. But what does it do about lowering your risk? Well, let's say the stock's at $50, and the news that comes out doesn't make the stock go up by 10%. It makes it go down by 10%. So now your stock goes from $50 to $45, to $43, to $42, to $40. You have lowered your risk by $1, but you're still down $9 on your trade. So the covered call slightly lowers risk because it lowers your cost basis. The cost that you paid for the stock, if you think of the whole thing as just one trade, now it's $1 lower. But it isn't safer. It's not a safer trade than just owning a stock. Next week, we're going to talk about the protective put. That is a safer trade. Now, if all you're trying to do is lower your cost basis with the chance that maybe you're going to make a little bit more money, maybe you will. But those numbers that I used, $50, $1, 90 days to expiration, those are just nice round number examples. In the real world, it's more than a little bit trickier. Perceptum, quispium, damnatium. Learn something, damn it. And if you want to learn something about the financial industry, my book is Drop Dead and Other Words of Wisdom. You can check it out at Amazon.com. I'm the 5-Minute Professor, and thank you very much for listening to today's lesson. If you have any comments at all, please put them in the comments section down below. And of course, like it and subscribe to the channel. But most important, if you liked it, if you commented, and if you subscribed, tell your friends. Perceptum, quispium, damnatium. Learn something, damn it.